Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Industry Gymnastics online gymnastics classes. I'm Coach Lou, and this is a Tigers 5 to 7-year-old class. So that is a beginner to intermediate level class for anyone ages 5 to 7 years old. If that's you, you're in the right place. Why don't you head over to industrygymnastics.com and find when your class will be streaming. Sweet. Today for class, we're going to need a few things. We'll be doing a vault clinic today. Alright, so we're going to need to make sure we have some space, open space on the floor. You're going to want to make sure you have a wall nearby, a nice empty wall that you can touch, or a door works well, okay? Because we're going to use our hands on the door, and we're going to sit against the door. Sorry, I live next to a train, so sometimes a loud noise might come through my window. You're also going to want some pillows or a blanket, a couple of those objects, and then you're going to want like a couch or a bed, or I have this large chair here, okay? We're going to be using all of those different things today. It's okay if you forget what I said already. I'm going to tell you later when you need it. Today we are doing a vault clinic, which is super duper exciting. Maybe you remember what vault is, maybe you forgot because it's been a really long time since we've been in the gym and doing gymnastics there. The vault is when we run really fast down a runway, or sometimes we practice it on our tumble track. We run down and then we jump on a springboard or a trampoline and we do our squat-ons or our handstand flatbacks or our dive forward rolls, right? On a big squishy mat. And it's really fun. It's one of my favorite events. Unfortunately, I don't have a springboard or a trampoline in my house, and you probably don't either, right? I don't have very much space either to run super duper far like we do in vault. But that's okay, because we're going to use those pillows and blankets, that couch or bed, and the wall to help us practice some drills so that when we go back to the gym, we are like all ready to go, all right? And we're like pros. We have all our technique down, and that will make doing the whole big vault where we run super duper easy. Cool? Following so far? Awesome. Alright, so we're going to get started the way we do every single day at gymnastics class, and that is by warming up our bodies, alright? We're going to start by doing 10 jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to do some running in place, because when we vault, we do a lot of running. I can't run very far, but I can run in my place. So we're going to jog in place. And we're just going to run without moving, which maybe feels weird, but that's okay. You can jog in a little circle. And let's do a circle the other way. And freeze. Good. Now we're going to practice high knee running. Okay? So I want you to march first. We're going to just march slow. Our toes pointed, our knee comes up super high. And we march. Really think about pointing those toes and making sure your foot comes all the way up as high as your knee. Okay? It doesn't have to touch your knee like a passe, but it should be that high. This is not high knees. That's just regular. Big marching. Now we're going to turn those marching steps into high knee runs. So we're going to make it running now with our knees up high. With our knees up high. Very good. And we're going to do the same thing we just did. We're going to have high knees in a circle. And circle the other way. And freeze. Excellent work. Now we're going to do kicking our booty. We're going to start walking just like we just did. So we're going to kick, 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 kick. It's okay if you can't kick your booty. You kick your foot up as far as you can behind you. Good. And now we'll turn it into a run. Run and kick her butt. Run and kick her butt. Run and kick her butt. And go in a circle. Kick your booty in a circle. Good. Other way. And stop. Excellent. Remember, don't forget your freeze body. So whenever I say stop or whenever I say freeze, you should be bending your knees, arms out like stop signs. Freeze body, please.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All right. We're going to finish up this warm-up with 10 more jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and freeze. Excellent. Let's put our feet apart, shoulder width apart. Okay, so it's a little wider than your hips. And make your arms circle backward. Paint big, huge circles. And circle them forward. Big old circles going forward. Excellent. And reach up to the sky. Reach as high as you can. Don't go on your tippy toes. We're just reaching, trying to stretch out our body. And then reach for the ground. It's okay if you can't touch the ground yet. You're reaching down as far as you can, trying to get your fingers on the floor. If you can't touch the floor yet, just keep reaching. If you can get your fingertips on the floor, try to get flat hands on the floor. If you can get flat hands on the floor, try to reach behind your legs. Excellent. And then we're going to reach over to one foot, keeping both legs super duper straight. And go to the other leg. Good, back to the middle. Walk your feet together. Now you're in a standing pike with your hands on the ground. You're looking at your knees. And you're gonna stand up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Hello. Good work. Let's sit down for some stretching now. We're gonna sit. Let's start with a butterfly. Feet together, wings out. Flap your wings. Just gonna fly for a moment up into the sky. Good. Now gently, you can press on your knees with your hands, or you can hold your feet and push with your elbows, trying to get your knees toward the ground. Mine don't go very far, so that's okay. Maybe yours are up here. Maybe your knees touch the ground. That's okay, we all have different bodies. We're all just trying our best. And then we're gonna take our nose and put it on our toes. Please smell your stinky feet. If your feet aren't stinky, maybe you didn't run fast enough. If your feet are super crazy stinky, maybe you need to take a bath after gymnastics or a shower. And sit up. Good. Let's open up your legs into a big straddle. Make sure your knees are straight and your toes are pointed. If your legs are like this, or like this, that's not a straddle, okay? Both booty cheeks on the ground, straight legs, point those feet. And we're gonna sit up tall, reach to the sky. We're gonna take two hands and reach over to one foot. Try to touch your foot. If you can't touch your foot, touch your knee. All right? You reach as far as you can, trying to reach for that foot. And reach up to the sky, and over to the other side. Remember, two hands reaching, your legs stay straight. So when I reach, I don't bend my legs to make it easier, okay? They stay straight even though it's tricky. And we're reaching up, and now we're gonna try to be pancakes. Let's reach our hands out in the middle as far as we can. Maybe you're a really fluffy waffle, that's okay. Try to be a crepe. We want to reach out, trying to be a crepe. Nice flat pancake, flat as we can. But your legs have to stay straight. If your legs are bending, then you're not doing the stretch. And sit it up. Very good. Let's shake our legs together. Shake them out. And shake out your arms. Shake it all out and freeze. Very good. Can you point your toes? And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. Point one. And flex the other one. Then switch. 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 Make some circles with your feet. I'm just showing you with my hands what my feet are doing. And circles the other way. And
And then point your toes, reach up to the sky, sit up nice and tall with super straight legs, and then reach forward as far as you can. Maybe you can touch your knees, and you're just reaching as far as you can. Maybe you can touch your shins. Maybe you can reach all the way to your toes and you're trying to put your nose on your knees. Your legs must stay straight. If my legs are bent, am I stretching? No way, Jose. Straight legs, pointed toes, nose down. Very good. And sit up. Excellent work. All right, I want you to lay down on your belly. And put your hands underneath your shoulders and push it up. Make a seal stretch. Belly on the ground. Try to keep your feet together. And push your shoulders away from your ears. I want to see a long, long neck. No invisible neck. If your shoulders look like this, you're not doing it. You gotta push your shoulders away from your ears. Can you look up at the sky? And look down at the ground. Look over one shoulder. Hi guys. Look over the other shoulder. Bye guys. Good. And sit back. Your heels go to your booty and you reach your hands out in front of you. Child's pose. Good. Then you're going to go up on your hands and knees. Look at your belly. Make a scaredy cat. And look up at the sky. Push your belly to the ground. Make a happy cat. Look at your belly round your back. Make a scaredy cat. Look up at the sky. Push your belly to the ground. Happy cat. Very nice. That was lovely. Alrighty now. We're gonna do 2 more stretches. Flip your feet over. Make a tunnel or a downward dog if you do yoga. Lift up one leg, tiger tail. Lift up the other leg, tiger tail. Very good. Come down on your knees. Good. We're going to put one foot forward. We're just going to do a quick lunge. Okay? 1 foot forward, leg is nice and straight. Bend your knee, lean forward, lunge. Good. Making sure your knee does not pass your toe. And straightening that leg. Put your nose on your knee. Excellent. Let's switch legs. Put the other leg in front, nice and straight. Hands on your hips, chest up tall. Bend your knee, lean forward, lunge. Very good. And then straighten that leg. Put your nose on your knee. Very good. Sit on your booty. And we're going to push up a table. Put your hands behind your back, bend your knees, push your belly up high, make a table. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down slowly. Tuck your knees to your chest, rock and roll. Good. Now, you can do a table again, or you can try a bridge. If you decide to try a bridge, you have to promise you're going to be really, really careful and your head is not going to touch the ground. We do not want to rest our head on the ground because we got to protect our brains and we don't want to squish them. All right? So, if I'm doing a bridge, I'm going to lay down on my back with my feet flat. If I think a bridge sounds too tricky, I'm going to do a table again, and that is 100% A-okay. All right, so for the bridge, I'm on my back, my knees are bent. I'm going to high five the sky. Then I'm going to take my hands and flip them upside down so that my fingers are looking at my shoulders and my elbows are pointed at the ceiling. My elbows do not go sideways because I am not a chicken. I'm a gymnast, so my elbows point at the sky. Then I'm going to push with my feet and my hands at the same time and get my head off the ground, and we're going to hold it for 5 seconds. Here we go. Push it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at your belly. Come down slowly on your back, not your head. Tuck your knees to your chest. Rock and roll. Excellent. Excellent, my friends. All right, now we're about to get started. Let's get a quick drink of water, and then we'll start our vault drills. Ooh, it started spilling water. Whoops. Good thing it's just water, right, y'all? All right, so we are going to get started with our vaulting drills. There's a few different parts of the vault that we can practice at home. We're going to start at the most simplest part of vaulting, but the most important part, and that is the straight jump. And you're probably thinking, Coach Lou, we practice straight jumps almost every week of online gymnastics class. What do you mean we got to practice more straight jumps? Well, my friends, the straight jump is super important. Straight jumps and handstands we practice all the time because we use them all the time in gymnastics class, okay? So, when we vault, we have to do a really big straight jump because our vault mat is like up to our waist high. So we have to be able to jump from the ground up to something this high. That's a big jump, and it won't work if we have loosey-goosey bodies. All right? So what we're gonna do to help us with our straight jumps right now is I'm gonna grab 2 pillows or a pillow and a blanket, and I'm gonna put them down right next to my feet so that my feet are kind of in like a little trap that if I put my feet apart, I would be on my pillows, and if I put them together, I'm in between. Can you set up something like that? If you don't have 2 pillows, you could use a blanket, like I could use this blanket instead of this pillow, and I could fold it up and use that to show my body where the space is that I have for my feet. Cool? Awesome. When we do the vault, when we hit the springboard to start our jump, our arms are down. Then what we want to do is swing our arms up to the sky to jump. Maybe you've talked about this with me before, you've watched one of the other classes. That's okay, I'm going to talk about it again for any of our friends who are new. So we start with our arms down and our legs bent. Then we straighten our legs and our arms go up super tall by our ears. And that's how we jump high. Let's practice those arms 3 times. Just the bending the legs and the arms, no jumping. Bend and swing. Good. Bend and swing. That's 2. One more time. Bend and swing. That's 3. Very good. Now we're going to try 3 straight jumps and see if we can stay in one spot. So we're going to bend, swing, jump, landing in a freeze body. Cool. We're going to do that 3 times. Do it with me. Here we go. Bend, swing, jump. 1. Swing, jump. 2. Swing, jump. 3. Did you stay in your spot? Excellent. I love to hear that. All right. This time, we're going to try 5 jumps as high as we can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. That was awesome. Look at you jumping up high. All right. Now before we move on to our hurdle, we're going to practice the body shape that we want to start our jumps in. Now sometimes, some of my friends like to start their jumps when I say bend your knees and put your arms down, they go like this. And their body bends in half. And then my body has to open up and then jump, and it makes it really hard to jump high. Because when I start here and I lose control of my body. In control of my body. Okay, that's really, really important. I'm going to move this pillow out of my way for a second. And we're going to practice a wall sit now. And that's how we're going to know the shape that we need to be when we start our straight jump. When we're vaulting, our jump is going to be on a mini trampoline or on a springboard. Today it's going to be on the ground. But I want you to use your imagination because I know you all have great imaginations. And I want you to pretend like this is how you would do it on a springboard or a mini trampoline. So I will put my feet out and my booty against the wall. I want to actually put my feet in front of me so I can see my toes. I don't want them straight underneath me. I want to lean against the wall and walk my feet out. So I make a little line with my body. Then I want to push my booty against the wall and bend my knees. Okay? I don't need to bend my knees super low like a wall sit. I just want to bend them a little bit, okay? And I want to still make sure I can see my toes. I'm wearing pink, my socks have pink toes, and that makes it easy for me to see. Maybe you have some pretty nail polish on, I don't know, but you want to be able to see your toes. I'll show you from one other angle. I'll show you on this wall just in case you didn't see from where I was. I put my feet in front and I bend my knees, making sure I can still see my toes. And this is how we're going to start our straight jump. When we hit the springboard, we want to be right here, and then we swing our arms up by our ears. So we're going to sit in that bent leg position and we're going to swing our arms up and down 5 times. Here we go. Legs out, find your wall. And if you don't have a wall, I forgot to say this, sorry my friends, you can just do this bending your knees, not with a wall. It's not as good, but if you don't have a wall, that's okay. So I lean against the wall, I put my feet out, I bend my knees, just a little bit like I'm ready to jump. I can still see my toes, my arms are down, my back is against the wall. And we're gonna swing our arms 5 times. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down. Take a break. That was excellent, my friends. Very, very excellent. Let's try that one more time. Really thinking about what it feels like to start your jump with your chest up, because that's the biggest mistake all of my friends make, is putting their chest forward. So let's try one more time, leaning against the wall, put your booty against the wall. Here we go. 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, one more, up 5. Excellent. And that is the position we want to be in when we start our straight jumps. Does that make sense? Cool. Alright. We are going to move on to the next part of vaulting. Now that we know how to jump, I just dropped my pillow. Now that we know how to jump, we're going to practice hurdling into our jump. Maybe you remember what a hurdle is. Maybe you totally forgot. Maybe this is your first day at gymnastics class. Welcome, if it is. And that's okay, so I'm going to explain it to you. So you can use your blanket folded up, or you can use a pillow on the ground. We're going to start on one side of our pillow, looking at it, with our arms down. We're going to put one leg out. Your favorite foot you're going to put in the air. Then you're going to land with 2 feet on the other side of your pillow, and then swing your arms up, straight jump. I know that's a lot of parts, so let's try it just one step at a time. So stand looking at your pillow, arms by your sides. Lift up your favorite leg, and I want you to leap over your pillow, 2 feet land together on the other side. Here we go, and feet together. Nice. Let's just try that much again, that's it. Nothing fancy. Here we go, looking at our pillow, lift one leg, and go over to 2 feet. You might have to jump a little bit. If the pillow you got is way too big, because you were like, is this the right size pillow for me, Coach Lou? Do you think that's the right size pillow? I can't jump over that, that's way too big. So make sure that whatever you have is small enough that you can jump over it. Here we go. Lift one leg, we're gonna do 3 more, and 2 feet. That's 1, good. Let's try again. Lift one leg, feet together, 2. One more time. Lift one leg, and feet together, 3. Excellent. That was super cool. All right. Now, we're gonna set up our double pillow situation again. Boom. Because we're gonna have a straight jump. Make sure that your pillows are far enough apart that your feet won't get squished. I don't wanna land on my pillow. I wanna land on the ground in between my pillows. The pillows are lava or something else. You don't wanna touch them. All right, so this time we're gonna add a straight jump. So we start in our starting spot. I lift one foot, jump over, feet together, swing my arm, straight jump, freeze body. And I make sure my straight jump stays in one place. It's not wiggling all over. Cool. Let's try that 3 times. Here we go. Start looking at your first pillow, hands by your sides, one leg up, and over, swing your arms, straight jump, land in freeze body. Excellent, that's one. Let's do it again. Look at your first pillow, lift up your leg, and go over, land with 2 feet, swing your arms, jump. That's 2. Let's give it one more try. Lift up that first leg, and 2 feet together, bend your knees, and jump, freeze. Whoops, I lost control a little, my toes landed on my pillow. That's okay, I tried my best. Awesome. All right, we're gonna make this one step trickier now. We're kind of pretending like this is our springboard. This is kind of how we use our springboard. All right, we're doing a lot of pretend today. So I'm gonna scoop my things over so I have a little space because I don't have space to run from over there. And we're gonna try not like running like we would in ball super far, but taking a couple of steps. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna walk into my kitchen, and I'm gonna go step, step, lift my foot when I get to the pillow, 2 feet over, bend my knees with my arms down, then swing my arms up, and this time I'm gonna jump forward over the second pillow. We're making it a little trickier because we got really good at being in control of our bodies. Now instead of controlling our body going straight up and down, we want to control our body and make our jump go forward. Still lands in a freeze body. I'll show you that one more time. Step, step, lift, together, straight jump. I almost hit my wall, but I didn't. So please make sure you have space. They're not going to hit a wall. If you don't have space to run, that's okay. You can do the standing drill, okay? Just starting from standing still, lifting your leg, and doing it that way. All right? We're all gonna practice 3 of these, 3 to 5 on your own. I'm gonna give you like a minute to practice. All right, let's go. Step, step, lift, jump with my arms down. Oh no, my chest came forward. See, even coaches make mistakes. I gotta try again now. Step, step, chest up, bend my knees, swing my arms, jump, freeze. Ooh, that was a good ride. Do it again. I got 2 more still. Here we go. Step, step, lift my leg, together, arms down, swing, jump, freeze. All right, I'm gonna try my last one a little faster. Ah, that was pretty fun. Good job, y'all. After you're finished practicing your running straight jump, your hurdle, and your straight jump with a run, fancy stuff you just learned, get a little drink of water. Love water. All right. Now for a moment, I'm going to move my pillows out of my way. All right. And we're going to move on to the next part of vaulting, which is a donkey kick or a heel drive. And that's when we get our heels up over our head to do a handstand. When we do our dive roll or our handstand flat back, we need to do that. If you take gymnastics at Industry Gymnastics classes, then you know that we do these on the trampoline a lot, and we try to get up in a handstand against the green column, right? It's very cool. So, we're gonna make a tunnel right now on the floor, and we're just gonna jump our feet up and down. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're gonna keep your hands on the ground the whole time, and we're gonna jump our feet up and down 10 times without stopping. Here we go. Hands down, make a tunnel. Here we go. 1, 2, point your toes. 3, make your legs straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That was excellent work, my friends. Very excellent work. Now, we are going to try a donkey kick again with our hands on an elevated surface. So on your couch or your bed, or for me, this chair, okay? So I'm gonna put my hands down on that elevated surface. It should be around between your knees and your waist high. Mine's closer to my knees, maybe yours is closer to your waist. That's okay. You've got to work with what you got right now. All right, so we're gonna put our hands down. And this time when I do my donkey kick, I'm gonna jump, trying to get my booty up over my head. All right, we're gonna do that 10 times. Here we go. Hands down, and let's jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That was excellent work, my friends. Are your shoulders getting tired? And your legs? Yeah, probably. It's a lot of exercise that we're doing right now. Now I want to talk about one more part of doing donkey kicks. And that is blocking with our shoulders. Blocking means pushing away from the ground. Okay? So, my shoulders, I'm going to show you on the ground. I can let my shoulders sink and my back kind of arches like we did in our stretch. Or I can push my shoulders and pull my belly and make it hollow. We're going to try this in a plank position. I'm going to just show you one. So I'm going to do a push-up shape. I'm going to push my shoulders into the ground, and then I'm going to let my shoulders sink into the ground. Push and sink. Can you try that? Getting in a push-up position, see if you can make your shoulders push and sink. Push and sink. Yeah. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of? It's a little confusing, I know. It's okay. It's okay if you're still confused. Because we got one more way that I can show you how this works. And we're going to do that with our wall. So, I'm going to use this wall this time. And I'm going to put my hands on the wall. And I'm going to put my feet behind me so that I'm leaning forward. And my hands are holding my weight. That if I disappeared my hands, I would fall forward. Okay? Make sense? Cool. Once I get in this position, what I'm going to try to do is use my shoulders and my fingertips to knot my elbows and push my body up to standing. So I'm using my fingers and my shoulders. I'm not bending my arms. I'm going push with my shoulders and my fingers. Push with my shoulders and my fingers. Let's try that 5 times. Hands on the wall. Put your feet behind you. Here we go. And push away. 1. Then you can go back. Boom. Catch your body with straight arms. And 2. And fall back with straight arms. And 3. Very good. You're doing it. Catch your body. Make sure your arms stay straight. I don't want you to fall on your nose. And 4. Pushing with your shoulders and your fingers. 1 more time. And 5. Excellent. You are amazing. All right. Now we're going to combine for our last thing that blocking with our shoulders, our hurdling, and our jumping and our donkey kicks, all to make a birdie perch or a squat climb. We're going to try this on the ground first, and then we're going to try it going onto our couch or our bed, or for me, my chair, okay? First, we're going to just go over what squat on is. We're going to push up position, where we're pushing our shoulders into the ground. We're not sinking, we're pushing. And we're going to jump our feet to meet our hands and bend our knees. And that's a squat. Let's try that 3 times. Here we go. Feet back. And jump your feet in. 1. Feet back. And jump your feet in. 2. Feet back. And jump your feet in. 3. Very good. Now we can try that on our couch or bed, or for me, this chair. I put my hands down and I try to jump my feet up. Jumping my feet the same way I did with the donkey kick, and I try to land on that couch or bed. Let's try that 3 times. Here we go. Jump up. 1. Step down carefully. Jump up. 2. Step down carefully. 1 more. Jump up. 3.
And step down carefully. Very good. All right. I'm running a little bit late, but that's okay. We're gonna do the grand finale now, where we're gonna combine all of the things we just practiced into one thing, one vault. So, I got my 2 pillows. Not gonna run, I'm just gonna do it from standing. So I'm gonna stand still, I'm gonna lift one leg. All right? Wait, I've got too many pillows. Coach Lou's being silly goose. You only need one. You only need one pillow. Coach Lou had a brain fart. So you're gonna lift one leg, 2 feet go over, hands down, squat on. Cool. Let's try it again. And swing our arms up, squat on. Good, let's try that one more time. If you have space, you can do a little bit of running. Think of it. Run, 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 and jump, squat. Awesome, everybody try one more, last one. Run, 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 jump, squat. Ta-da! We did it. We did vaulting at home. That is the end of class today, my friends. I had so much fun vaulting at home with you. There's so much gymnastics we can still do at home, and that is super amazing. Thank you for coming. I love seeing you here every week. We have classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Friday, we have a super duper fun routine class for you where we're gonna play a routine game where we roll a dice to figure out what our routine is gonna be. It's gonna be super duper cool. So look out for that on Friday. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.